Ooh, honey, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Multiple men has came out and said that Michael Jackson is a pedo.
Bed, and he would lay me on top of him with my up against, and he would shake my and while he would shake, he would kind of like push up me.
How old were you then?
I was like 8 years old.
And what was he saying to you to make this okay?
Well, he would kind of say like, "Oh, like isn't this fun? Did it feel good? Did you like it? This is okay. This is fun."
He would do things like grab my and shake it and call it rumble and make me laugh.
5 years on, Jackson did the very same to Aldo, the youngest child in the Casio family. He was 7 when he was first abused by the singer.
It was normal to be embraced and close because he framed it and disguised it as love, normal love.
At the same time, there was the shopping sprees, there was the amusement park, there was the gifts, like all this stuff that was, so it's almost like they were tied together. The abuse was tied to all that good stuff. And then he would me, and then it went into more, and he would tell me that this was a special bond that we have, and he'd tell me like, I'm only doing this with you, like I love you so much. Now, he did many things to prove that to me. Some of the things he did was he would drink and tell me that this is how much I love you. This is and I'm maybe 12 years old at the time. Like I'm a child who's seeing this man do this, and I thought, oh, I guess he really does love me.
Ooh, honey, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Multiple men has came out and said that Michael Jackson is a pedo. They said, and I got my good sister here, Tamala, on the phone with me. They said, one guy said that, Michael Jackson will pretty much trick him in his mind because these men were 5 to 8 years old. Okay. Now, what in the world are they doing with Michael Jackson? Okay. But anyway, one of them said that Michael was like, I love you so much. And let me show you how much I love you. I want you to do the number 1 in a cup, and I'm going to drink it like it's Kool-Aid. He said Michael then drunk it like it was Kool-Aid. And he said right there that convinced him that, Michael really loved him because ain't nobody else going to drink his number 1 in a cup like Kool-Aid. He said that it's the rumble, the behind rumble, where Michael used to have them in the bed and just shaking that thing, and say, ain't it fun, and get them to laugh and tickle them and shaking that thing. And then, honey, they said Michael would mount on him like a horse, strut him like a horse while doing that rumble, just, woo, ain't it fun? They said they didn't realize that it was an abuse at the time, but looking back, this is what it is. Now, y'all know they just had the movie and everything, and man, this is something. Tamala, what's your thoughts about this?
Gigi, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? My opinion is that this is a scandal. Another scandal trying to scandalize this man's name, get more money. Come on now. You didn't know it was abuse. Your parents didn't know this abuse. This is what gets me. Every time I hear, even with R. Kelly's situation, okay? And I'm going to say, well, this is what gets me, Gigi. Where were your parents? And if your parents knew that this man was a pedophile, why they kept taking you to a pedophile? That says a lot about these people's parents. Because there's no way, if I hear one thing about it, I'm not going to even let my nieces or nephews or kids go. And so that's what I don't understand. But they keep on saying Michael Jackson did this. Now they're coming out, want to check his estate again, try to say, I didn't know. How old are you now? Are you in your 20s?
I
Or if
think
you
he in the
40,
40s.
okay, then you knew. You knew. So you should have came out a long time ago.
30s and
This is no
40s.
excuse. Okay, but he knew. He
But
knew
let's
when he
be
turned
honest,
21.
this ain't real. This is nothing but scams. I don't believe it, Tamala.
That's all it is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's another scandal. Another scandal to scandalize Michael Jackson's name. You know, I don't understand. A lot of these parents need to be held responsible. Even in the situation with R. Kelly, these girls kept going. Y'all, people kept taking them people to him. You know, just same way with Michael Jackson. If y'all knew these are children, why y'all keep taking children to pedophiles?
Pedos, girl.
I mean, pedos. You know, petties. Why y'all keep taking these children around these type people? Something says something wrong about their character as well.
That's right.
You know, you got to put the blame where it belongs at. You can't just keep on saying, it's Michael, it's Michael, it's Michael. Come on now. Michael's not knocking down your door to go to your house and get your kids. That says a lot, Gigi. Come on. You letting a grown man, you taking your kids to spend the night with a grown man? I'm not going to take my kids if he ain't got no kids. I'm not going to take my kids. And then again, knowing how the world was, you know, has the world's been, I'm never going to take my kids to spend the night nowhere. I don't care, slumber parties or whatever. You just know because you don't know what's going on in somebody else's household.
Right.
So you just don't let your children go to people's household. I've had a friend right now, Gigi, when you know her parents thought that these people was okay to let her child go in there and play. Come out, it's something different. The little child said, "I don't want to go back and play," and she asked her why, and she told her why. That's why you need to sit down and talk to your children.
That's
You
right.
need to stop allowing everybody else to raise your children. The world raise your children. Everyone sit down and talk to your children. You don't have to threaten them.
What do you think? Let's get back to Michael. Why are they doing this to Michael?
Gigi, you know what? It's money.
But Michael is gone.
He's gone, but they attacked him his estate, Gigi.
All because of money?
Yes.
All right.
It's worth a lot.
So why they don't go after Michael Jordan?
Gigi, some people already done sold they soul. It sold everything. People know what Michael Jordan really is. Come on now.
I don't know. So tell it. What is he?
I'm just saying, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what Michael Jordan, he already said what his shoes wasn't made for us. Come on, so okay. They already know he ain't even on our side.
So you think this is a race issue with Michael?
I think it's not a race issue. I think it's a scam. I think Michael is a black man. They still want to sabotage his name, make him seem like he's a pedophile. But Gigi, I'm just
A pedo, girl. A pedo.
I'm just getting ready to blow it out of the water.
Blow it.
I'm getting ready to blow it out of the water. If people want to look at Michael, then you need to go way back in our history. It didn't start with Michael. And it's not going to end with Michael. They still doing the same thing they've been doing for many years, okay? They keep on throwing our people under the bus, putting them out there like they was raised to do this type of things. No, they was not. You guys taught them that. You demons. Y'all know who you are. You demons. Y'all taught them that. It came through history. Just like I don't like men sagging, young men sagging, because if they really know why they shouldn't sag, they wouldn't be doing it. So
All
that's
right.
where it goes.
Well,
It's not Michael.
comment, you guys. We want to know what your thoughts about this, and we'll see you guys on the next
It didn't
upload.
start with Michael. It didn't
All
start
right.
with Michael. They gonna leave Michael's name out of their mess. They keep on.